Good evening, and welcome to Hearts and Home Gala, hosted by Families Thrive. We are so grateful you're here tonight. You will hear some of our long-standing supporters and board members talk about their experience with Families Thrive. You'll also hear some of our staff tell you why they're here and what they have experienced at Families Thrive. You will also get a sense of the evolution from children awaiting parents to Families Thrive, who we are, what we do, and why we do it.
So when we first got our kids at the door, they were a little 1-month-old baby and a 1-year-old little girl that came to our door, and then 6 months later a little 7-year-old boy came knocking on our door. At first we thought we were crazy, having a 1-month-old and a 1-year-old, and then a couple months later getting a 7-year-old, and the more we were with them, the more we just fell in love with them, and they have changed our home, they have changed our hearts. I mean, now we couldn't live without them. They are our everything.
At first it was a little wild. It was a lot to get used to in a real quick hurry, but wouldn't change it for the world.
I do not regret this decision at all. I know he doesn't regret this decision at all. It's helped us grow so much in our lives and our families. He's now employed with the company, and I'm working on my KSAC and my degree in human services. So if you're in it and you feel like you want to be in it, don't second guess it. Just go for it.
I do think everybody who does show support and love, and everyone who is present in this agency or is involved in this agency, I do think that one simple act of kindness can go a long way.
What has been one of the hardest parts about being in foster care?
The hardest part about being in foster care is never knowing if you're going to stay in one home or you're going to go to a complete different home without even knowing who they are, how they're going to be, and how they're going to react.
One of the hardest parts is you'll not, like, most of the time before you come, you never get told where you're going, who you're staying with, or what it's like. So before, like, you don't know if you're gonna end up with someone good, someone bad. You never know how they're gonna act towards you.
In my position with Families Thrive, I love seeing the success stories. I love seeing the staff develop and see that the work that they do. I love seeing how the staff, come in with stories of things that they've done throughout the day. And, just seeing their genuine, care for the work that they do.
I bring over 30 years of experience in the mental health field with a dedicated focus on supporting youth with intellectual disabilities. I love working with Family Thrive because I get to make a real difference in the lives of children and families. Being a part of a team that supports foster care, adoption, and youth services is incredibly meaningful. We help build a brighter future every day.
Well, I'm sure that we'll continue to grow and increase our services. And one thing I meant to mention was that post-adoption services are really important. Just because the family adopts doesn't mean it's all beautiful after that. It can be a challenge for everybody, and yet we don't desert them the minute the adoption is finalized. We stick with them and provide post-adoption services. And I see us doing more and more of that as the years go by.
That's primarily where I became involved, was trying to be helpful in the funding aspect through donations and contacts and the network that I was associated with in my business enterprises.
I think the main message that I would want our audience tonight to understand is that we are in the trenches day in and day out, right? Trying to do important work that helps children in our community who need it most, right? those children who are in foster care, who need the services, who need to have a family that supports them, like hopefully all of us have had the opportunity to have. And so we try to spend all of our resources to doing the work. And that's really where we need the most support.
Here at Families Thrive, we focus on recruiting families who are willing to do more than just feed and clothe the youth, okay? We work with families who are investing in our youth. The youth we serve, they're resilient. Our youth are amazing in spite of all the trauma that they've experienced.
Now that you know who we are, what we do, and why we do it, it's time for you to open your hearts to support our mission. Your donations and your support make a big impact on our children and families' lives. Thank you for your support.